years old, and tomorrow she'll be a whore. Nobody ever told her it's the wrong way.
Some songs can truly be worrying the more you listen to them. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 songs with disturbing lyrics. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at catchy songs that had some questionable things to say. We're basing our choices on a mix of creepy messages, deceptive lyrics, and how well some songs masked their darker meanings. Number 10, Seasons in the Sun, Terry Jacks.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
Thanks to the very bright pop sounds of this big-time 70s hit, it's easy to think of the song as a purely happy reflection on life. Despite its cheery sound, however, the lyrics tell a story of death and passing on.
Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me.
Each verse describes a loved one, who the dying narrator is leaving behind, whether friends, parents, or lovers.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun.
This catchy interpretation of Jacques Brel's Le Moribond,
Adieu curé, je vais mourir.
which is considerably darker than even this version, helped it top charts around the world. As Elton John famously sang, sad songs say so much.
And the song, like the seasons, have all gone.
Number 9, 13, Big Star.
Won't you let me walk you home from school?
13 is ostensibly a loving and tender song about childhood innocence that has inspired power poppers for decades. Legendary singer-songwriter Alex Chilton insisted that the song is written from the perspective of a 13-year-old boy who's falling in love.
Now take you.
But though he claimed the song is about naive childhood, many have suggested it's actually about having sex with underage girls. Lines like, quote, "Would you be an outlaw for my love?" even suggest the song's sinister undertones.
Would you be an outlaw for my love?
Alex Chilton also once questionably dedicated the track at a concert to Michael Jackson, when Jackson was facing accusations of pedophilia. Joke or not, that wasn't cool.
I won't make you.
Number 8, Father Figure, George Michael.
That's all I wanted. Something special, something sacred.
Given how much interpretation and personal experience can affect lyrics, the late, great George Michael was definitely inviting controversy when he wrote Father Figure. Many of the lyrics suggest a boundless and paternal love that will last forever. The complicated part, however, is the song's clear focus on sex, which make all of its youthful references seem, well, pedophilic.
And love can't lie, no. Creepy with the eyes of a child.
Michael even says in one part of the song that love can be mistaken for a crime. In George's defense, there's plenty of evidence to suggest his daddy, preacher, and teacher are more of a sexual roleplay. Though Michael's love may be lawful, he certainly leaves you guessing.
I will be your, I'll be your daddy.
Number 7, Run for Your Life, The Beatles.
Well, I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man.
The Beatles drew plenty of inspiration from Elvis, and based Run for Your Life on a line from his song, Baby Let's Play House. John Lennon focused on the words, quote, "I'd rather see you dead, little girl, than to be with another man," and built around that sinister tone and content for his track.
You better run for your life if you can, little girl. Hide your head in the sand, little girl.
Lennon's narrator goes on to admit how awful he is, and threatens his partner with murder repeatedly.
I'd rather see you dead, little girl.
The song was so disturbing that Lennon later called it his least favorite Beatles track, and one he didn't spend much time on. The song is all the more horrific considering how blatant its message is.
Got you with another man, that's the end.
Number 6, Alabama Song, Whiskey Bar, The Doors.
Well, show me the way to the next whiskey bar.
This cover of a Kurt Weill, Bertolt Brecht show song is a strange and dark track by The Doors, filled with polka, drinking, and debauchery.
Or if we don't find that whiskey bar, tell you we must die.
Even the early verses about whiskey bars show a level of alcohol dependency that most would consider worrisome. It's when singer Jim Morrison screams this line, however, quote, "Show me the way to the next little girl," that the track becomes scary.
Show me the way to the next little girl.
Along with the implications of drunken, underage sex, the desperation in The Doors' delivery is just as haunting. Needless to say, this track grows creepier the more you listen to it, particularly since the original was sung from the perspective of a group of prostitutes.
I must have whiskey, oh, you know why.
Number 5. Brown Sugar, The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, go cold things, you better cut off beer. Slow down, daddy, do all day.
Though Mick Jagger slurs his way through the lyrics of Brown Sugar, a keen ear reveals the song is about slavery and sex. The opening verse is particularly brutal, as it describes slaves' journey to America and a relentless whipping from a slaver. Jagger goes on to describe how good his African-American partner tastes, before crooning, quote, "just like a young girl should." While each of these lines is individually repugnant, placing them back to back is even worse. Considering the layers of misogyny, colonialism, violence, and other issues present in the song, it's no surprise Mick has continued to censor the lyrics live. Number 4. Wrong Way, Sublime.
Annie's 12 years old, and tomorrow she'll be a whore. Nobody ever told her it's the wrong way.
Here's a sublimely depressing song. Annie is a teen girl, soon forced into prostitution to support her drunk father and awful brothers. When the song's protagonist steps in to help her, he realizes that leaving her job will make her life an even bigger challenge.
Everything was going fine until the day she met me.
Though the man tries to be good to Annie, he too objectifies her, and uses Annie for his own sexual pleasure.
Cigarette pressed between her lips, but I'm staring at her. It's the wrong way.
They run away together, but it doesn't last. Despite its peppy music, Wrong Way is not only sad, but grimly realistic.
And I'm sorry when I said that straight to this very day was the wrong way.
The band's bassist maintained it was based on a true story. What makes it truly depressing, however, is how even the good-intentioned acts make things worse.
Her two brown eyes are leaking like a sieve, and it still ruins her makeup and never one kill.
Number 3. He Hit Me and It Felt Like a Kiss, The Crystals.
He hit me, and it felt like a kiss.
Iconic songwriter Carole King once saw her friend Ava covered in bruises after a weekend with her boyfriend. Ava explained her partner hit her because he loved her. So, King and her husband wrote "He Hit Me" to highlight her delusions.
He hit me, and I knew he loved me.
Despite positive intentions, the song comes off as disturbingly pro-abuse, thanks to the production of Phil Spector, who, decades later, was convicted of murdering a woman.
Yes, he hit me.
Even the Crystals have said they felt weird recording the song, especially since Spector insisted they sing it sincerely. The offensive content kept the song from selling well, and many radio stations refused to play it.
And when he kissed me, he made me good.
Number 2. Lemon Incest, Serge Gainsbourg and Charlotte Gainsbourg. Before her own musical and acting career really took off in the 2000s, Charlotte Gainsbourg sang on a track with her famous father, Serge. Lemon Incest is about a love between a father and daughter who lament that they can't pursue their desire for each other. The lyrics were even more scandalous because, well, let's see. Charlotte was 13 when it was recorded, and Serge and Charlotte were also father and daughter themselves. The suggestive music video featuring both gays' bulls doubled down on the provocation, and sure didn't ease the claims that the song glorified pedophilia and incest. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few dishonorable mentions.
Girl, you'll be a woman soon.
You're 16, you're beautiful, and you're mine.
Oh, baby, I'm playing on you tonight. Hunt you down, eat you alive. Just like animals, animals, like animals.
Number 1. Where the Wild Roses Grow, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds and Kylie Minogue.
They call me the Wild Rose.
Nick Cave sure loves his traditional murder ballads, but the Australian bard himself wrote Where the Wild Roses Grow to tell both sides of a brutal story.
When he knocked on my door and entered the room, my trembling subsided in his sure embrace.
The track opens as Cave quickly romances Kylie Minogue, with her haunting refrain in the song, quote, "They call me the Wild Rose, but my name was Eliza Day."
Why they call me that I do not know.
He almost immediately becomes the first man she ever loves, but as the story agonizingly plays out from both characters' perspectives, within days, Cave takes Kylie out to the river to kill her.
And I kissed her goodbye, said all beauty must die, and I leant down and planted a rose.
As poetic and haunting as the song may be, it's a supremely disturbing tale of love turned deadly.
My name was Eliza Day.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.